Hey everyone, Jim here from Jim's EV Adventures, and today I'm going to be diving into an unboxing, installation, and full review of this, the 70mai A800S front dash cam. I'm also going to talk about the ACC CPL filter. That's the anti-glare filter that you need to use. And eventually I will install the hardwire kit for seamless parking mode. If you're into EVs or just want to find reliable road protection, then you need a dash camera. My current dash camera has failed. This came just in the nick of time. And I'm going to walk you through everything, step by step, including some testing protocols to ensure that it performs like a champ. So let's get started. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been eyeing a solid dash cam for my EV, and the 70mai A800S caught my attention with its 4K front recording, app integration, and optional add-ons. And it just so happened that 70mai reached out to me about the time that my dash cam died. So today we're going to be unboxing the 70mai A800S and rear cam set and the polarization lens to cut the glare when that is installed in your dashboard. And if we have the time, we're going to turn this into a security cam by using the auxiliary power kit, the hardwire kit that came with the system. So we'll get into all three of these just momentarily. I'm going to install the dash cam first with the CPL lens. If you like tech reviews, hit the subscribe button and let's unbox this thing together. All right, here we go. Got to get this plastic out of the way first. Move that out of the way. Again, this is the 70mai dash cam A800S plus the rear cam set. Let's go ahead and start pulling things out. I'm going to turn this around this way first and go ahead and start pointing out some of these accessories. Everything that's in here, including the mounting kit. That's everything on that side. And then we'll go to the other side, which is the main camera and, of course, the rear or inside camera. So it does include the rear or inside camera. Inside of here are some more installation materials, which include the little sticky. Here's the camera, the front camera. Here's the rear or inside camera. And here's all the installation material. Let's see what we have here. This is a USB-C, USB-A cable for powering. This is your cigarette lighter adapter. This is the all-important wire kit, so you can hide your wires away with that. And of course, finally, we have, this would be for the rear camera. This is the rear camera plug, and this is for installing it in the rear of the car, like so. We'll talk about all those as we go along. Next, we are going to unbox the CPL lens, the lens that you use here. There you go. This is the lens, and I'll take that out and put it on after I install the camera on the dashboard. So once you've installed this part against the windshield of your car, you can adjust the camera angle to meet the needs of your car so you're not looking at the sky or the hood of your car while you're driving down the road. On the side of the camera, you have AV in, DC in, and a slot for your micro SD card. On the other end, you have the power button and the multifunction control buttons across the front. Button 1, button 2, button 3, and button 4. This is the rear camera that comes with this kit, and it is HD. The front camera is 4K, but the rear camera is only HD. All of the functions for the camera are laid out clearly here on the first page of the product overview. And then it takes you through the installation process connecting the power supply, the accessories, the 70mai app, which I've already downloaded, but I'll show you how to do that. Memory card instructions. I have a memory card that I'll put in there. There's some precautions, some FCC identification information. This does conform to CE conformity, and that's it for English, and then the rest of the manual is in various other languages. Let's talk about all of the installation hardware that this thing comes with. Again, this is the direction that this thing will install, but there is a very nice piece of plastic mounting that allows you to install this against the glass, and then this will slide up over it, making this a very simple installation. Okay guys, before I put this in the car, I have a power cable, a USB-C power cable that I'm going to power this thing up with, and we're going to run, I've already connected the rear camera, so everything is configured as it would be in the car. So I'm going to bring this around and go ahead and plug it in. So go ahead and select English. Keep going. Indicator light recording comes on, I guess, down here. Yep, there's the blue, not in the recording mode. If you can see that color. Green is recording and red is error. So let's keep going. The power button, when powered on, press to turn screen on or off, and press and hold to power the entire unit off. So let's keep going. Press and hold to turn off, turn on if it's powered off. Let's go ahead and adjust the date. Beware the Ides of March hath come. So this is how you install the app. The little QR code pops up on the screen. You take out your phone and connect through the app store as needed. I'm going to go ahead and open that up and add the device. 70mai Dash Cam A800S, click. Connecting to the cam hotspot, click. Make sure the device's hotspot is turned on. Okay. There's my other 70mai connect, and then I got to figure out what the Wi-Fi password is. Okay, now that I've figured out what the password is after I've joined the network, so now I'm connecting my phone to this camera through the app that I've already downloaded. It says that it's connected and that it's weak security.
Tap the confirm button to authorize.
So now the mobile phone app is connected to the camera. When we get to the car, we have to place the adhesive to hold the camera in place. Peel it, position it, and stick it. Okay, so I've got the thing placed. I had to place it to the right side of center line. I can't place it down here because it just will not fit in this area and not get in the way of my driving. So this is the best place that I could find for it. And now I'm running the cables under the trim. The front cable will come down, around, underneath the glove box, and back into the plug here. And after I get all that done, then I'll come back over to the right side of the car and run the cables down around the A-pillar and up over the passenger side window. As you can see here, it's very easy to get it under the rubber, very easy to tuck under the rubber. As you push it in, you just keep going back with it until you get to the back of the car. As you go across the B-pillar, there's a little bit of extra pushing you have to do with the tool, but it's very simple to get it under the rubber seal here, both for the front and rear cameras. One of the toughest things to deal with is glare. As you see, there's a white square there that I'm moving around with my finger. That's a reflection off the dashboard.
Now I've installed the CPL lens already. Watch what happens when I adjust this lens properly. That white square will disappear. And as I adjust it back and forth, I find the optimal setting to reduce the most glare from the windscreen in this setup. And as you can see from my hand reflection, it is almost gone, and that's what you're looking for with this lens. And here are some examples of the front and rear cam running simultaneously. This is footage that I took on I-4 just a couple of days ago. And in the next image, you're going to see a front cam full screen. And then you will see a rear cam, also full screen. Rear cam is only single HD video. And this is the front cam zoomed 2 times.
Okay guys, that's going to wrap this up for the installation and the first few test runs. I'm going to go over a few pros and cons. Let's start out with the pros for this camera. It is a sharp 4K camera. The app is easy to use. The CPL lens transforms daytime footage, virtually eliminating any glare from your windshield. And the hardwire cable will enable true 24/7 protection. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that because, first of all, I need some extra hardware to make that happen for the bolt. It's not as easy as just connecting a few wires. And secondly, I have some physical limitations to keep me from getting down in the floorboard of my car at the present time. So that may be a while. Let's talk about some of the cons. There's only really one con if your phone is older, sort of like mine. Mine's an Apple iPhone 14. The app can be a little finicky. I'm going to resolve that here this year because it's time for an upgrade. That one's 4 years old. It's time for a new phone. So let's end this. That's my full unboxing, install, and test of the 70mai A800S with the CPL filter. I'm going to do an update on this video sooner rather than later on trying to get the hardwire installed. If you're in Florida or adventuring in Florida, this is a must setup. A link to this camera is in the description below, and you can use any discount code you find there. Now, do drop your questions below, like and subscribe for more info, and I will see you out there or somewhere along the route from point A to point B. Take it easy, everybody. I hope to see you all real soon. And again, stick around because I will be doing an update on this installation in the very near future. See you later.